Hello, the audience. We're back. It's been like a solid month on my end because starting from this moment, I beat 2 dungeons and then realized my microphone was not turned on that entire time. So I did the whole hacha-dance of going back through the entire game and collecting every single thing. I mean, like, I went to excruciating detail, get the same number and exactly the same skulltulas and heart pieces and songs and exactly these bottles and, you know, the fucking 1 seed, the 46 slingshot and the fucking 15 bombs and the 150 rupees. It was very specific. I took my time. But I took my time just so no one would notice. And then immediately admitted to it right away. So, it's been a cliffhanger for me too. So let's pull this goddamn sword already. We're doing a whooshy whoosh. Uh-oh. That's not a friendly silhouette. Yeah, excellent work. That's his voice now. As I thought, you held the keys to the door of time. As you thought, you tried to kill me a second ago and then ran off. I don't think you thought. You have led me to the gates of the sacred realm. Yes, I owe it all to you, kid. Hey, my voice wasn't actually far off. In my own head. I could play Ganondorf. Not a zero. Wake up. Not a zero. The chosen one. Oh, that's not... It's not the voice. There's someone specific talking, and that is not the voice. Ooh, this is the Sacred Realm. It's the Chamber of Sages in the Sacred Realm. Whatever, he'll explain it. Who will explain it? It's that guy. I am Rauru, one of the ancient sages. Ages ago, we ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the entrance to the Sacred Realm. This is the Chamber of Sages inside the Temple of Light. The Temple of Light, situated in the very center of the Sacred Realm. It is the last stronghold against Ganondorf's evil forces. Shut up. Okay. The Master Sword, the evil-destroying sword that you pulled out of the pedestal of time, was the final key to the Sacred Realm. Not a zero. Don't be alarmed. Look at yourself. Yeah, we're an adult. Look at that. Surprising literally no one, because everyone knows about it, but who cares? Still cool. Look, Not a Zero. You're big now. You've grown up. The Master Sword is a sacred blade, which evil ones may never touch. Well, I mean, they may touch it at the very end of the game, in which they're on the receiving end of the blade. Anyway. Only one worthy of the title Hero of Time can pull it from the pedestal of time. However, you were too young to be the Hero of Time. Therefore, your spirit was sealed here for 7 years. And now that you are old enough, the time has come for you to awaken as the Hero of Time. Well, do you understand your destiny? So, I don't think they ever explain it, but that sage, Rauru, is actually a human. That's his, like, spirit form. He's the owl that's been following us this whole game. So, yeah. And the only hint towards that, I believe, is that he asks you a question, being yes or no. So it's the only time in the game where you don't have to switch. Anyway. But remember, though you opened the door of time in the name of peace, Ganondorf, the Gerudo King of Thieves, used it to enter this forbidden sacred realm. He obtained the Triforce from the Temple of Light, and with its power he became the King of Evil. His evil power radiated from the temples of Hyrule, and in 7 short years it transformed Hyrule into a world of monsters. My power My power has only little influence even in this sacred realm, namely this Chamber of Sages. But there is still hope. The power of the sages remains. When the power of all the sages is awakened, the sages' seals will contain all the evil power in the void of the realm. That's what that actually said. Okay. I, Rauru, am one of the sages, and Your power to fight together with the sages makes you the hero of time. The hero of time chosen by the Master Sword. Jesus Christ, when is this, a fucking wedding? It's taking a long time. Keep my spirit with you, and find the power of the other sages, and add their might to your own. Have we encountered something in Final Fantasy VII? Okay. You received the Light Medallion. Rauru the Sage adds his power to yours. So after each dungeon, we get a new medallion. So, find the other sages and save Hyrule. I shall. I'm back. Not a zero. We're back in the Temple of Time. But have 7 years really passed? It looks like you won't be able to use some of the weapons you found as a kid anymore. Let's get out of here. I've been waiting for you, Hero of Time. For those of you who played this game before, yes I will. When the evil rules all, an awakening voice from the sacred realm will call those destined to the sages who dwell in the 5 temples. One in a deep forest, one on a high mountain, one under a vast lake, one within the house of the dead, one inside a goddess of the sand. Together with the Hero of Time, the awakened ones will bind the evil and return the light of peace to the world. This is the legend of the temples passed down by my people, the Sheikah. I am Sheik, survivor of the Sheikahs. As I see you standing there holding the mythical Master Sword, you really do look like the legendary Hero of Time. Okay, so the Master Sword's mythical, but I'm legendary? How dare you. If you believe the legend, you have no choice. You must look for the 5 temples and awaken the 5 sages. One sage is waiting for the Temple of Awakening, for the time of awakening in the Forest Temple. The sage is a girl I am sure you know. Because of the evil power in the temple, she cannot hear the awakening call from the sacred realm. Unfortunately, equipped as you currently are, you cannot enter the temple. But if you believe what I am saying, you should head to Kakariko Village. Do you understand, Not a Zero? Okay, I can't even answer yes or no. So Sheik will now stand right here. To save the forest girl, you need another skill. Head to Kakariko Village. Aye aye. So the Sheikah, I think this is the first time they've ever actually appeared in game, apart from the implied appearance in other games. But they're basically royal guards, and Sheik is the last one, and Impa was one of the royal guards. So you know. Woo. So yeah, we got a Master Sword. We can now use our Hylian Shield as a proper shield now. And now that we're bigger, we just... I think we do twice as much damage, but we encounter basically all new enemies. So we're not going to... Yeah, I don't actually know, but I'm pretty sure we do slightly more damage. But since we encounter basically all new enemies, we don't encounter many enemies that cross over. We cannot use the Deku Stick, Slingshot, or Boomerang anymore. We can still use our bottles. We can't use our mask. I'm going to equip that, and... Yep, that'll be it. Okay. So then, let us move. I'm so happy that I can actually play this again without, like, following strict guidelines. Because I want to be able to... I have found so many other, like, heart pieces and gold Skulltulas. Right. The market's a bit disheveled right now. If we can head over to the castle right now. It's, not healthy. Yeah. Lots changed in 7 years. Ganon's castle. So yeah, this is the, I don't think I need to tell you this or consider it spoilers. This is the final area of the game. We're not going to come back here for quite some time. But, you know, everything's still here. Like, there's the, I mean, it kind of moved, I suppose. But yeah, everything is still here. It's just, tad different-y looking. So yeah, we can't do anything in here right now. So let's just leave. And then there's also just a massive skull. I mean, like, good lord. I don't know what that skull belongs to. There's probably a million theories about it. There's probably also a million theories about, like, the, fucking Destiny Temple that I misspoke just now. Ah. Yeah, redeads, for whatever reason, in the market don't freeze you, and you can't go to the back alley anymore. This is the only, well, one of two, I suppose, buildings in the town that still has, you can enter. Oh, you are quite an energetic young man. You are brave and handsome, too. If your name is not a zero, isn't it? Hey, don't be surprised. I can read people's minds. If I looked as good as you, I'd run a different kind of business. I agree. My shop is the only ghost shop in Hyrule. Shut up, this is gonna be a thing. Because of the great Ganondorf, it is a fine time for business like this. Oh, I can only hope the world gets even worse. The ghosts called Poes are spirits of concentrated hatred that appear in the field and graveyard. They hate the world. Young man, if you catch a Poe, I will pay you a lot of money for it. So, yeah, he's a Poe salesman. Well, actually, no, you sell Poes to him. He's like a Poe collector. Yeah, no one's quite sure who he is, but the theory is either he's the kid from Dompe's graveyard because of the stick, or he's the knight that was standing here in the past because, you know, he's got the Triforce symbol, he's standing there, and also, wow, really well detailed, by the way. Anyway, he's got the Triforce symbol, he's standing there, and he's evil, and the guard that was there in the past was wishing that someone would take over the world and destroy it. Well, I mean, he was kind of wishing for bad things to happen in general, which, you know, sometimes who doesn't? Anyway. Alright, let's play the Science song real quick. So, anyway, yeah, never mind. I'm not gonna get ahead of myself. You know, start playing music. There we go. Now there'll be music in Kakariko. Okay, so just as the clock soldier said so many years ago, this place is now just as bustling as Castletown. So, yeah, this is where a lot of the NPCs that were in Castletown live now. So, yeah, it is a very nice place. I guess my rumble pack is vibrating. Okay, right, House of Skulltula, we already have the thing. Let's talk to this madam, the cuck. I tried to make, like, a, no, you know what, I can still do it. Whatever. I bred a new type of miniature cucko. I call it the pocket cucko. I don't get goosebumps from this baby. Cuckos are very good at getting lazy late risers out of bed. Haven't you heard of them before? Yes. It makes them very happy to crow, especially when it wakes up very heavy sleeper. Jesus Christ. However, the cucko is not entirely happy right now. You look like you're good at handling cuckos. Thank you. Here, take this egg. After the cucko hatches, bring it to me after a while, and I'll check it out. Check out its mood. What do you think? Yes. All right. This is the start of the side quest. It says 2 separate eggs. Anyway. Yeah, this is the start of the little super long side quest, which we're not going to get done until after 3 dungeons from now, but I think we'll just... I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do in the meantime. I suppose I'll keep the egg with me. Right, graveyard. So, there's Dompe's diary in there, which I don't feel like reading because I don't want a recording of me saying what's in the diary. But basically, he reveals that he has a secret device that he will take to his grave, and there's an extra grave here. So, yeah. It's Dompe. He's dead. Hey, young man. Young man. You are fast on your feet. I may not look like it, but I'm confident in my speed. I have a race. Let's have a race. Follow me if you dare. I will follow you. He drops fire, and the fire can hurt you. And then every twist and turn, just if you lose him, just don't go for the one that has a rupee in it. You will never go for ones that have rupees. Ow. And if you're too slow, every set of torches, yeah, that doors like that will close if you're too slow. And they automatically close behind you, so I didn't actually cut it that close. Woo, boop, beep, 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 beep. Fuck. Beep, beep. Good commentary. I haven't done this in a while, so forgive me. I've been playing a lot of Fortnite. They have an entire Marvel season. Every item is Marvel related, and it's been surprisingly motivating. Okay, minute 4 seconds. The time of the race? The time of the race was 1 minute 4 seconds. Hey, young man, you are very quick to be able to keep up with me. As a reward, I'm going to give you my treasure. Treasure. It's called the hook shot. A spring-loaded chain will pull you any spot where your hook sticks. Don't that sound cool? That wasn't me making a joke. That was my brain breaking while I did a voice. I'm sure it will help you. I live here now, do you? So come back anytime. I'll give you something cool. One more thing. Be careful on your way back. Yeah. So, yeah, if you do this again, you get a heart piece. I think you might have to get it under a minute in order to get the heart piece, but I don't know. We'll see. Well, we'll certainly do it later. I'm going to 100% this game. You got the hook shot. It's a spring-loaded chain that can cast out a hook to things. You can use it to drag distant items towards you, or you can use it to pull yourself towards something. While holding C, you can aim with the thing, shoot it by releasing C. Okay, so that is now our only ranged weapon, so we're putting that on that C button. Okay, it latches onto wooden objects, so let go, bam. I would also like to mention the amount of detail in the character design of this game. Not only the Hylian shield, which later got retconned to not have that bottom triangle, but also if you look very closely, which I don't think you can actually see, but we'll see it later in some cutscenes. Link has has two blue earrings. Yeah, you can, yeah, there it is, to the left of the sword, now above it. But anyway, he's got earrings, which is explained in the manga, but it's really cool. I like touches like that. And also, I think my amiibo, yep, my amiibo has the earrings. Awesome. The amount of detail in the amiibo alone is great. Anyway, right, so these are blocks. Remember when I said I would forget mentioning these? I didn't. Oh, right, Navi. Never. Hey, isn't that the same design that's on the Door of Time? So, this is kind of weird, and I'm not the biggest fan of it, and I don't know why it's even a thing. But if you play the Song of Time... Yep, the blocks just teleport. So, yeah, I don't know what's with that. Also, in the 3DS version, it goes slightly faster and starts teleporting mid, like, song, rather than at the end. And we're back at my favorite location. Fuck yeah. Anyway, now that we're up here, we can get to the heart piece. Yeah, look at that. I like this game a lot. Like most games. I mean, like most games have stuff like this, but it's so satisfying to, like, have a childhood thing of, like, oh, there's a heart piece up there. How do I get that? And then one day you actually do get up there. So now we have 4. Oh, thank God. Haha. Alright, now we can talk to this guy. Yeah. I'll never forget what happened on that day 7 years ago. Yeah. It's all that Ocarina kid's fault. Next time he comes around here, I'm gonna mess him up. Okay, save the thing. I can show him my Ocarina. What? You got an Ocarina? What the heck? That reminds me of that time 7 years ago. Back then, a mean kid came here and played a strange song. It messed up this windmill. I'll never forget this song. Yeah, it's my favorite Zelda song. Yeah! You played the Song of Storms. This is also my favorite side quest in, possibly video games. You've learned the Song of Storms. Oh no! The storm again! You played the ocarina again, didn't you? Ah! So now the windmills is being fast. Also, I never showed it off, but I suppose we'll show it off now. I think we can't... Yeah, there we go. Your idle animation changes depending on the weather. So, in a colder environment, Link does this cute little sneeze. There you go. And I'll show off some other environments. Young Link has them too, but I forgot to show them off, so... right, so now that we have the hook shot, that is the thing that Sheik told us to get, so we can go do some other stuff. First, though, I kind of want to head to the shop, see what they have. Also, we'll probably go to Lon Lon Ranch before the video ends, because we have the time. So, yeah, alright. So, the potion shop has actually been moved to here, so this place, I don't think I ever showed it off, but was under construction. But now there's an actual potion shop, which I think I want to buy a red potion. Yeah, there we go. I could buy a fairy, which I think I will. But, red potion's good too. Yeah, I think we're at the amount of HP required for, like, the fairy will still heal us to full health, which, like, I think it heals you 5 hearts when you, I'm not gonna, you know, I think I might have the fairy thing wrong with it heals 5 hearts. I don't think it does. I think it heals more in this game. But, I'm not gonna talk with authority until I actually Google it. Yeah. Which I could have future me do. I could also not have future me do that. So, for the purposes of I don't want to think of how to phrase that. Okay, right. So, the bazaar is now here. Sells all the same stuff. He just moved to Kakariko. So, wait. I would like these, please. There we go. I know in Majora's Mask, but I think also in this game, the counter for your rupees actually represents how many rupees you have, which I know sounds obvious, but it's different because there's, you know, the thing of the rupees ticking down isn't just an animation. That's actually your rupees ticking down in real time, which means that if you buy things fast enough, you can buy more things than you have rupees for, because it doesn't, yeah, because you still have rupees as they're ticking down, so you haven't actually spent those rupees until the animation stops playing. So, there you go, a little fun fact in case you really want. It's not really useful in this game, that's why I remember it mainly from Majora's Mask, because, you know, you have to buy a lot of things, and all your things get reset every 3 days, so... Yeah, in this game, it's like, oh, yay, Deku Nuts, but you can grind for those anyway, off random enemies, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so we want to enter... Okay, yeah. So, I never actually showed it off, but, I believe Ingo was the name of the guy. But there was a farmhand that was, that worked in Lon Lon Ranch with, yeah, with Talon. Oh, we haven't been in here. Whatever. Ignore that. That's Talon and Malon's house. In here, though, we can find an adult version of Malon. Oh, a visitor. It's been a long time since we've had a visitor here. Where did you come from? Since Ganondorf came, people in the castle town have gone places and have been ruined, and monsters are wandering everywhere. Okay, you're jumping around a bit. Mr. Ingo is just using the ranch to gain Ganondorf's favor. Everyone seems to be turning evil. But Dad, he was kicked out of the ranch by Mr. Ingo. If I disobey Mr. Ingo, he will treat the horses so badly, so there's nothing I can do. Do you like the Octodad impression I did? Anyway. Okay, so yeah, now Malon is working where Ingo was, and Ingo runs the ranch, and his face is plastered on the gate here. So he's over there. He charges for horses and all that. So, yeah. And now I want to play the Song of Time. Not the Song of Time, Song of Sun Song. Song of Sun Song. And now at night, we can see what this place is like. Yeah, there we go. So, now Malin sings at night. It's really sad. Please keep it a secret from Mr. Ingo that I sing this song. So, yeah, that's pretty depressing. I don't know if we have enough rupees to do this, but you know what? Let's not fuck this up. I'm pretty sure we do. But now if we go back to the day, because that's when we need to be at, to talk to Ingo. Oh, a chicken hatched from the egg. Neato! We're gonna have that chicken for a while. Okay. There are some people in Kakariko spreading rumors that I cheated Talon out of the ranch. But don't be ridiculous. That guy Talon was weak. I, the hardworking Ingo, poured so much energy into this place. I don't want any strangers like you saying anything bad about me. Listen, the great Ganondorf recognized my obvious talents and gave me the ranch. I will raise a fine horse and win recognition from the great Ganondorf. Say, young man, do you want to ride one of my fine horses? Pay me 10 rupees and you can ride. Absolutely. Do you want to hear how to ride? No, I'm good. There we go. Okay, so every horse here is pretty shit. Except for Epona, which is over here. But she runs away because she doesn't recognize me. However, if I play Epona's song, actually, no, I already know Epona's song. If I play... There we go. If I play Epona's song, she'll actually trust me. Because that's the song... Malin, whatever. You were there. It's been like a month for me. It's been like 2 seconds for you because of playlist. Well, half an hour, I suppose. More than half an hour, because that was multiple episodes ago. Okay, so, Epona. Bam. First game she's in, by the way. And she's actually not in many games, if you think about it. Pretty much just this one, Majora's Mask, which I don't know if that counts as a different game, because it's the same opponent. Debatably a different... Whatever. It's in this one, the game's direct sequel. Twilight Princess, which is debatably another direct sequel. And then Breath of the Wild, which is very debatably canon. So, not Breath of the Wild in general, just Epona's existence in Breath of the Wild. Okay. Jesus Christ, I need a drink. Yeah. When you want to dismount, stop and press A. Hey, young man. Do I know you? I just felt as though I've seen you before. Yeah. Are you ready to go home so soon? Nope. Okay, so every walkthrough about this is wrong, by the way. Because, yeah, you pick up 10 rupees by jumping over these places. But yeah, there's an event that you can trigger with Ingo after that, but the walkthroughs are wrong. You can't just enter it and then, hey, that's enough, young man. You've paid your 10 rupees. Now play along like everyone else. Yeah. But yeah, you have to do it twice in order to actually get the event to trigger. It's not just once. Every single walkthrough says it's once. It's not. So, anyway, that's our time. I suppose I should stop saying that. I'm not a therapist. Debate with my... Debate? Whatever. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna end the video here, and then I'll start another... Whatever. Shut up. Good night, everybody.
1, 2, 3.